What's good? What's good? Back with another video. No, I be dropping just because I'm like, I just know this shit matters, honestly. I'm like, I just gotta do it. It's the same way anybody who's doing something in the world, they do it because it matters to them. Like famous celebrities, actors, musician, they're in the studio all day because that shit matter. Or they're working out because it matters. They're doing all this shit because it matters. So for me, this is what matters for me. Kind of just speaking about things. So I just want to say, I don't know, I just came up with some shit in my head, like I always do. And it's something, I think this is really why I really started just making videos and stuff. In the way how you see my IG, and I was like 20 at the time. I was I'm still decently young. I'm in my 20s, but like I was pretty young to be on that type of time as far as like, talking about retention and like having the pictures of like, this is what it does and all that. And there's a lot of young people out there doing that, and I'm happy. The young people need to be out here making videos about things that they believe in, that are healthy, such as just positive things, anything that's positive for real. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna bash anybody who's making, and like, let's say it's people making rap music, right? Rap music usually tends to have a negative outlook on things, but it's like, even people who do that, I'm like, cool, that's what's up. Like, they're talking about this, turn up, you know what I mean? I feel like you gotta have a balance. Like, you gotta have the fun stuff, you gotta have this stuff, and I think it's kind of being meshed together pretty well in this day and age. Just like, but I would just say for the youth, it's important really to, I don't know, just do what you do. That's why I started making video though, because I knew, like, for me, it would take me a long based on what I'm doing, like not doing no trendy shit and just really speaking my mind. I knew that it's like, damn, I don't know if I ever get popular, which is fine, but this is what drives me to just create. Like, I'm not really trying to take no days off from this. I'm trying to really do this. I got some shit to say, while I'm young, especially because as somebody who's young, you are very influential as a young person, just because maybe how you look or just stuff like that, right? Versus, like, let's say time goes on, I get older, it's like more of the young people might not listen to me, you get what I'm saying, because I'm older and I'm an old head, you get what I'm saying? So I'm using me being young, like, while I'm still young, like, all right, let me try to do the right thing. Most people, they don't be on that. They're young, they do stupid shit, and then they realize later, nigga, I knew. I'm like, all right, let me separate myself from these niggas, just keep it real with myself, and help inspire someone out there, the youth, in some way, or just speak my mind, and then they can do whatever they want. They don't even have to listen to me, but I'ma just do it. The same way, I always talk about Tupac. I really do. I love Tupac, man, and he was only 25, and basically he was doing it from like age 19 to like 25, and that's very young to be really doing that. And then you got some grown men out here who ain't doing nothing, or on the negative type of time, like not being a good influence, So I'll say I was definitely inspired by him. I'm like, all right, he did it. Regardless of other stuff going on, people bring up the negative all the time, but it's like, at the same time, he was young. So for someone who's young to have done all the positive stuff he did, let's really look at that. We're not about to ignore what he really did. You can't ignore it. But and that's how I feel about myself. Like, at least for me, because I can look at it, I'm like, yo, thankfully I did it. Like, thankfully I just said screw everyone as far as like the noise, and let me just do this. And now it exists, it's there, cool, awesome. Like, I know myself a little better, and I just got out of this situation to where I've been gone for over a year, and I can go back and look at what I was on. I'm like, all right, this confirms some stuff about myself that I might have forgotten about, So that's really the importance of just kind of doing and creating, and just, just keeping it real. And, you know, you just look at the radio, for example, the type of stuff they're playing, you know, the type of music, with a lot of these, like, female artists who are making very, like, sexually vulgar type of shit. And this is the stuff that they are put on the radio. And it's just like, it really seems like it's an agenda, you know. And it's not even on no funny stuff or like no conspiracy shit. It's like, this is really what it is, bro. It's like getting annoying at this point. It's like, and I'm not even hating on the female artists, because I know they're doing their thing. It's just, they have other songs they could put on. Like, why are you gonna put this song where you know it's like, but then this artist got a different song and it's like, yeah, maybe this one, you know. But that's just my opinion, just because the radio, everyone car got radio. There's kids, that's the access. Everyone got radio. That's what people's going to be listening to, for real. Even though we got phones now and we really don't listen to it like that, that's, for the most part, that's what people's going to be listening to and all that crap. So, I don't know. That's why I just say it's important for young people to really just come out and speak their minds as far as, like, things that are going on, things that they believe in, you know, like retention or just not watching porn. Like, this is stuff that's good, you know. So when you see young people out here making videos like this, the same way I did, I'm like, this is good, because now the younger generation, they're gonna see, oh, it's people who are cool that are doing this, you know, people who are cool, like, you know, these guys clearly are not lames. Like, you be seeing dudes on it completely jacked, you know what I mean, who will easily take your girl, you know. So you can't use none of this excuse that people be talking about, like, oh yeah, he's a lame, oh he's doing this, oh he's weird. Like, no, you're weird, you know what I mean, because you're hating. But, you know, I just have to say, because it's just, you can't really control time. Like, you know, we're all gonna get older and things like that. Even myself, like, you feel me? I feel like an old man right now, you know, but in all reality, I'm still young. But it's like, you get older and it's just like, all right, well, you see how things are moving. I don't want to stop none of that. Like, I see young dudes coming up, like, that's good. Like, they're doing their thing, that's great. I'm never gonna hate on the youth. But sometimes you'll see things and you're like, wow, this is crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is looking crazy. Just, it'd be sad sometimes. That's the best way to put it. Like, sometimes it's sad. It's like, damn, like, you know, this isn't really, like, good or, like, beneficial, helpful, you know, but this is what's out. This is what's popular. And, you know, you just hope that the people who are, you know, watching it or looking or listening to the stuff that's on radio, like, hopefully they can, like, see other types of things and they're not being programmed by what's going on. So like, that's the difference between, let's say, like, the 90s and now. Like, a lot of the 90s, there'll be music and there'll be stuff on TV and on the radio that's actually good, you know. So, and by good, I just mean, like, it'd be like a good message or something that isn't, like, completely messed up, you know, versus just now it seems like a lot of the stuff is just, like, very out there, like, unnecessarily out there. And it's, you know, to where even younger people see it and it's like, yo, this is crazy. Versus before, like, we'll see it, be like, oh yeah, this is dope. Now it's just like, nah, this is actually getting kind of unnecessary. Like, why are they trying to push this onto people, you know? I ain't even gonna knock no one though. Like, for the artists who do make stuff like that, if that's just what you want to do, like, hey, get your money, do you. But I just think it's important for the youth to, you know, just have things that they really, like, believe in, and just have friends that you could talk to, and things that can separate you from some of the bull stuff that's going on in the world. Because it's a lot of things that, you know, sometimes you just see it and you're just like, what's going on, bro? Like, especially if you are black, you just see a lot of bullshit, and it's just like, damn. It'd be sad, like, it really be sad, because it's just like, fuck, like, you know. I know there's a difference between, like, having fun with stuff, and then it's just, like, going too far, but, you know, with that being said, I'm about to get up on out of here, so catch you on the next one. I'll holler at you. Peace.